When I walk through a jam, no one knows who I am. Put your head on my chest, and I'm Mr. Success.
Mr. Success.
Never close.
Ms. Success. Are you out there this morning?
All at once I'm
Good morning. Welcome to the Inevitable Radio Show. I'm your host, William Sumner. If you're not generating gratitude for yourself on a number of occasions during your day, you're cheating yourself. Gratitude, probably next to love, is one of the most powerful healing, powerful growing emotions. And like forgiveness, gratitude is really, although it appears to be externally focused, we're grateful for this, we're grateful for that. The fact of the matter is, I think that gratitude is one of the most powerful internal focusing emotions and positions that we can take. Because when you are grateful, and you truly are 100% grateful, you're not focused on problems, you're not focused on pain, you're not focused on how can I, but you're truly just in a state of gratitude. It's an incredible opportunity for your body to be in a high state, to have your mind in a high state, to align you with bigger principles, bigger than you. In that place, we forget our problems. Our problems don't exist because we are grateful. An incredible, powerful emotion. If you're not generating gratitude for yourself on a number of occasions during your day, you're cheating yourself. You're just cheating yourself, because when you're grateful, when you're in that space, you get incredible things. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hey, hello.
Colin.
Yeah, hey, how you doing this morning?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm above ground, and I'm going to call that a good start.
Hey, that's a good start for a lot of people. There's going to be some people that depart the planet today, and that's a great start.
That's a great start. First time hearing your show, I just want to congratulate you on spreading the word. I appreciate hearing it. It's good, and I want to share a little what released my mind from the doldrums of it all was, I call it the attitude of gratitude. And that's, I wake up every morning thankful for the ability to provide for my family, thankful that I have thumbs. I go to bed every night thankful for a warm, soft place to sleep. And since I've started thinking that and saying thank you within my soul as much as I can every day, life has been so much better. I don't know if that plays into what you're talking about, but it's worked for me.
Oh, Colin, it works for many, many of us. And one thing you'll hear on the show week in and week out, I challenge a lot of the conventional beliefs that psychology and the professional mental health community teaches. And I can do that in part because I came from that environment. I have my master's in social work. I am a traditional. I have spent time as a traditional therapist. But I began to migrate my practice when I came across several new cutting-edge sciences, which about 9 years ago I began to practice. And one of the things, what you're talking about, Colin, right there, sits in the middle of a very challenging place in our culture. And hear me on this one. The statistics on adult Americans that are now under psychotropic drug regimes prescribed by their professionals, Wellbutrin, Zoloft, Xanax, the newer antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs. If you're listening to this, I'm going to tell you one of two things. First of all, if it's working for you and your life is great, hallelujah. If it's not working for you and you're still depressed and your life is still struggling, let me tell you something. It is your attitude and mental processes, the mind-body connection that we know about, that's been around for 5,000 years. Now we're putting science to it. When you look at the fact, am I biochemically broken, therefore I'm depressed? Do you think that's the way it happens? Or do you think because I have broken mental strategies, I have broken processes for how I experience life, and as a result of that, it slowly biochemically breaks down my brain? Which do you think is the truth, Colin?
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this. Now, back to Bill.
I think that all that whole Zoloft and all that stuff is just a mask for not being able to get in touch with what's truly within you. I'm agreeing with you.
And if you're on medication, you know someone on a medication, I'm not blaming you, and I'm not saying you're stupid and bad for following your doctor. What I'm telling you is there are newer technologies, newer systems out there, newer things to think, and the answer to the question, Cullen, is it doesn't matter. You can have biochemical problems, and it causes depression. However, for the vast bulk of people, you can have broken mental strategies, and it causes your body to biochemically begin to struggle. So if you change the mental strategy, your body will recover. Now, going to traditional therapy, which is going to focus on your challenge, and is going to focus on, oh, you're okay, we love you anyway, despite the fact that you're broken, is the biggest bunch of crap and hooey that exists. You're not broken. If you're listening to the show, you are not broken. Your strategies are broken.
Yep.
And there's a huge difference. And one of the major fixes, easy fixes, think about this. And again, I'll get people who are going to call the show that are on antidepressants, and they're pissed. But you need to hear this. Depression is a very self-centered strategy. You have to only focus on you to continue to be depressed. You cannot be depressed, Cullen, and you're talking about this in attitude of gratitude. If you look at a child laughing and realize how great that is, if you look at a sunset and realize how beautiful that is, if you look at a tree that's growing in your yard and realize what a marvel that tree is, you can't be depressed. What happens is you have to look at a child laughing and go, well, I'm still depressed. You have to look at the tree and go, yeah, it's amazing, but I'm still depressed. You have to not focus on the gratitude and focus on the fact that you're depressed, and that locks you in and keeps you in that place. There are other tools, and one of the easiest ones, Cullen, you just called out. Changing your gratitude practice creates unbelievable power for many people.
Well, and the children have another lesson for us in that they don't hang on to the emotions they have. They let the emotions roll through and out the other side, and then they're on to the next. They don't cling to the sadness, to the depression, to whatever. It's experience it and be on to the next.
Now, Cullen, you said you're just listening to my show, but it sounds like you're a long-time listener, because I talk about that a lot, too. I love the fact that children can come in, and I do this little kind of side, like, oh, my toy is broken. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And you hand them a new toy, and they're like, oh, my God, this is the most amazing toy I've ever had. And they don't sit there for the next 3 months focused on how stupid they were that they broke their first toy. They just play with the new toy.
Yep. One last note, Rumi. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Rumi, but he had a saying said, "See something beautiful, don't cling. See something terrible, don't cling."
And that is an absolute truth. But here's what I would tell you, and I'm certainly not anywhere in one molecule of Rumi's fingernail for that guy. He is an incredible author. Rumi, for anybody that wants to go look at a very ancient Persian author hundreds of years ago that wrote some incredible stuff. Here's what I would cling to: your truth, your ability to master and manipulate this planet lies deeply already within you. Colin, thanks for the great call. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this.